What if it's too hard?
I'm gonna push through.
What if it's too rough?
I'm gonna push through.
What if it's too tough?
I'm gonna push through.
What if you're just too young?
That's not true.
What if you're not good enough?
That's not true.
Why? Because
I can do anything I put my mind to.
I believe in you.
Keep up
Believe in yourself.
and high.
Tell me why.
We push through anything we put our mind to.
Which measurement would you use or say for A, the distance traveled by a toy car on a countertop? So the unit of measurement you would use is what? Is centimeter. Beautiful. So you would use centimeter for A. For B, the length of the track used for car racing. And we watch a lot of shows with car racing, don't it? Right, so we know a racetrack, a car racetrack, right? So what unit of measurement would you use here? And if you say kilometer, you are so correct. What about C, the thickness of a bicycle tire? The thickness of a bicycle tire would be what unit of measurement? Millimeters. Beautiful. Beautiful. And it goes in order here. Millimeter is the smallest, centimeter, kilometer rather is the highest, meter is the second highest, centimeter is the third highest, and millimeter is the last one, is the smallest unit of measurement. All right, so millimeter is the smallest unit of measurement. Centimeter is bigger than millimeter, meter is bigger than centimeter, and kilometer is bigger than meter. All right, good. All right, look at this question here. Each square, I'm going to run through now. Never click the one. Oh, thought I wasn't recording. So each square in the figure below has the same area. So which of the following could be the perimeter of the figure? All right. So which of the following, A, B, C, D, or E, would be the perimeter of the figure? Now let us look at the figure again. All right. So each square in the figure below has the same area. That's the same area. Which of the following could be the perimeter of the figure? So we are looking at squares. All right. So we have 5 squares. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 in the middle here is 5 square. All right, squares. All right. So because it's 5 squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would say that the length is 5 and the width is also 5. So, because a square, so all sides must be the same. So if this side is 5, this side also must be 5. So it's 5 times 5 is 25. Alright? So 5 times 5 times 5 is 25. So that means the area for one square, the area for this square right here is 25. The area for this square is also 25. The area for this square is also 25. The area for this square is also 25. And the area for this middle square here is also 25. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25. So it's 5 times 25 would give me what? 5 times 25 class would give me what? 5 times 25 would give me 125 units. Beautiful. So the answer is 125 units. See that? Very tricky but easy. All right. All right. So next one, geometry. So a square is shown with a diagonal. And here's a square shown with a diagonal. Just look carefully on it again because you might see it again. So a square is shown with a diagonal, and a diagonal is a slant line. Right? Here's the diagonal. Then it says, I'm just running through. Then it says here, Megan says that two right angle triangles are formed by the diagonal on two sides because the opposite sides of a square are parallel. Now it says Megan is correct about two right angled triangles being formed, and you can see the two right angle triangles. See there, one, and we see our next one, which is one. See? See? So we know that a right angle measures 90 degrees. Alright? So two right angles are formed. Alright? So we see that there. So it says Megan is correct about two right angle triangles being formed, but her reasoning is incorrect. Explain the error she made in her reasoning and state the correct reason. So the correct reason should be that because the diagonal divides the square into two congruent, and we know that congruent means equal, into two congruent isosceles right triangle. All right. Therefore, they have the same area, and each triangle has half the area of the square. So that's the answer right there. All right. Let me say that again. Alright, so Megan is incorrect about two right angle triangles being formed, but her reasoning is incorrect. So explain the error she made in her reasoning and state the correct reason. So the correct reason should be because the diagonal divides the square uh, into two congruent or equal isosceles right triangle. Therefore, they have the same area, and each triangle has half the area of the square. All right. Next one. So we're going to look at, so the objective for this, let me just make sure I read the objective for this. Term 1, Unit 4, report on the mathematical content and interpretation of data. And term 3, Unit 4, estimate and calculate the mean of the set of data, find the modal value of the set of data, find the median value of the set of data. All right, so that's the objective, and here is the scenario we're going to work out now. This will take quite a little bit of time here, so that's why I have to run through quickly. All right, so what time I have? Okay, good. So it reads, the number of deliveries made daily for a week was recorded for 3 drivers in a delivery company. Now the manager of the company needs to reduce his team to 2 persons. All right. Find estimates for the mean, the modal, and median deliveries made by each driver. Explain how you would use these 3 values to decide which 2 drivers to select. Let me read it again. The number of deliveries made daily for a week was recorded for 3 drivers in a delivery company. The manager of the company needs to reduce his team to 2 persons. All right, so say that the manager don't have money to pay the 3, so you want to reduce to 2, but you want the best 2 persons. All right. All right. So find estimates for the mean, modal, and median deliveries made by each driver, and explain how you would use these three values to decide which two drivers to select. Now, we have driver 1. We have driver 1, and we see that then the numbers on the left, which is here, number of deliveries, and these are the numbers of deliveries. So for day 1, see, for day 1, driver deliver 160. So his delivery is 160. All right. Okay, so in day 1, for driver 1, in day 1, this is the amount of deliveries he made. All right, so it's 160 deliveries he made. All right, for day 1. For day 2, he made 40 deliveries. All right, in day 3, he made 110 deliveries, because remember, this bar passed the line, and on the line is 100, and it's a little bit over the line or halfway over the line, so you know that the next number is 110 and then 120. So here is 110 deliveries. All right, 110 times he made his delivery on day 3, made 110 deliveries. All right, for day 4 he made 40 deliveries. All right, day 5, 140 deliveries. All right, so the question is asking us, or the scenario is saying that explain how would you use these three values to decide rather which two drivers to select. So remember, we are finding the estimates for the mean, modal, and median deliveries made by each driver. All right. So what is the mode? What mode means? We have to first find out what these terms mean, right? And we did that in class some time ago. So we know that the mean is the average of a data set, right? This is the average of a data set. All right. So mean is the average of the average, or the mean of a data set. Then rather, mean means average, right? You're finding the average. All right. So the mean of a data set is found by adding all numbers in the data set and then dividing by the number of values in the set. Let me read it again. The mean of a data set is found by adding all numbers in the data set and then dividing by the number of values in the set. All right. The median now is the middle value when a data set is ordered from least to the greatest. All right. And the mode is the number that occurs occurs most often in a data set. All right. So here's the data. This is the data for driver 1, and we just went through the deliveries. All right. We went through the deliveries for day 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Now we want to find the mean, median, and mode for driver 1. All right. So let us go. So for driver 1, we have to remember now we have to add up. That's what it says, right? For the mean, it says the mean of a data set is found by adding no, all numbers in the data set and then dividing by the number of values in the set. So we have to add up all the data. All right, you have to add up all the data set, so 160, we have to add 160. Next one, it would be what? 140. Yes, the next one would be what? 110. Next one would be 40, and the last one would also be 40. All right, so we have to add up all of that. So let us add up all of that. So we have to add up, first one is 160. So this is the mean. This is the mean now. Working with the definition, right? So let me read the definition again. The mean of a data set is found by adding all numbers in the data set and then dividing by the number of the values in the set. So let us add up all the numbers, the data set now, all the numbers in the data set now. So that's 160 for day 1. Let me add up all of this, and then the answer would be 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. 4 plus 4 is what? 8. Don't it? And plus 4 would be 12. Beautiful. 12 plus 1 would be 13. And 13 plus 6 now, tell me class. 19. Beautiful. You're bright so till. So I carry my 1. Alright? Alright, so 1 plus 1 would be what class? 2. Beautiful. And 2 plus 1 is 3. And 3 plus 1 up here is what? 4. Alright, so it's 490. Alright, so remember, it don't stop there. According to the definition, it don't stop there. So according to the definition for mean, it doesn't stop there. It says the mean, which is the average of a data set, is found by adding all the numbers. We add all the numbers now. Add all the numbers in the data set, and that's what we just did. So we add all the numbers in the data set and then dividing by the number of the values in the set. So how much? So what are the values? The number values now. So the number of values we have in the set now, the number of values we have in the set is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to divide the 490 by 5. All right. So let us go now. No. Let me use my undo. All right. So pencil. So remember now, we have to divide. We have to divide the number of values in the set now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to divide now 490 by 5 because it's 5 values, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, good. So let us go. So 5, 490. All right, good. So let us go the long division way. 5 into 4 goes, can't, 0. 5 times 0 is 0. Put our subtraction sign. 0 minus 4 is going to be 4, right? And then we bring down our 9. Bring down our 9. 5 into 49 goes what? 5 into 49 goes, alright, goes 9 times. Beautiful. goes 9 times. All right, so we say 5 times 9 is what? 45. All right, 5 nines is 45. All right, and then we say, no, we have to, no, we have to now bring down. We have to bring down, no, we have to subtract. Beautiful. So 5 from 9 is what? 4. All right, 4 from 4 is 0. It's not. We have to bring down our 0. See that? Bring down our 0. We say 5 into 40 goes what? 5 into 40 goes 8 times. Beautiful. And then we say 5 into, no, 5 times 8 is 40. All right? So we have to minus now. When we minus, we know that 0 minus 0 is 0. 4 minus 4 is 0. So the answer would be 98. All right? So the mean would be 98. So mean is equal to 98. All right. So we find that. Find the mean. All right. Find the average. All right. Find the average. So we want to find the mode now for driver 1. So find the mean for driver 1. We want to find the mode or median next. We want to find the mode. All right. Good. So the mode. So the mode is what now? Oh my. So the mode is what now, class? So the mode. So the mode is the number that occurs most often in a data set. So which one of the numbers occurs the most? We see 160, we see 110, we see 140, and we see 40, and then we see 40. So if you say 40, then you are correct. So 40 occurs the most. So we write 40. So mode equal 40. All right. Mode equal 40. Let's go back to the diagram. See, 40 because 40 for day 2, 40 for day 4. So it occurs the most. All right. So they want us to find now the median. The median. And we know that the median is the middle number, right? Yes, the median is the middle number. It says the median is the middle value when a data set is ordered from least to the greatest. So we first have to order the data set from least to the greatest. So the least one is 40. Next number is also 40 because it's 240. And then the next number in line would be 110. And the next one would be 140 and 160. So it's from the least to the greatest. You see, from the least to the greatest. All right. So it says the median is the middle value when a data is ordered from the least to the greatest. So we want to find the middle number here, and we know that we have to cancel the top. We can cancel the bottom. Oh my, let us go back again. All right, so we can cancel from the top just to find the middle number. So we cancel from the top here, cancel one from the bottom. All right, cancel the second one. We also cancel the second one here. So we see that the middle one is 110. So that's the mean. All right, so M stands for the mean. All right, so the median, I'm sorry. So the 110 is the median. So 110 is the median. So the median is equal to 110. All right, so 110. Beautiful. So for day one, so let me use a new board now. Let me use a new board. We have enough time. Oh yes. So let me get a new board quickly. All right. So we already work out for driver one, the mean, the mode, and the median. All right. Home. All right. Good. So for driver one, all right. So for driver one, put it there. So driver. So for driver one, all right. For driver one, the mean is 98, right? The mean was 98. Mode was 40. Mode is 40, and the median for driver one enough, and the median is 110. All right. So we want driver two now. We want driver two. So driver two, the mean is what? So we say that the mean is what again, class? We have to ensure that we know what is mean, All right, is the average. All right, good. So the mean, so the mean of a data set is found by adding all the numbers in the data set, then dividing by the number of values in the set. So let us go to driver two. So driver two, we see that for day one, the delivery or the deliveries he made 100 deliveries. All right, so number of deliveries 100 deliveries for day one. All right, for day one 100 deliveries. So driver one, the mean, so 100 deliveries he made, and for day one, for day two, he made 160 deliveries, and also for day three, so 160 deliveries for day two and three. So 160 for day two, and also 160 for day three. All right. Let us go back now. For day four, he made 90, because you see past this bar here, past the 80 line. So the next number in line is 90. So he made 90 deliveries on day four. 90 deliveries on day four. See that? 90 deliveries on day four. And he also made 130 deliveries on day five. All right, because this bar passed the 120 line. So the next number in line is 130, then 140. You see? All right, so you make 130. 130. Yes, 130 deliveries on day five. So let us add up all of them, because that's what the mean tell us to do. All right, so let us add up all of them, which is 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 give me 0. 9 plus 3 is what? 9 plus 3 is what? 12. All right, 12 plus 6 is what? 18. Beautiful. 18 plus 6 is what? 24. So we have 24 here. Carry 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. And 3 plus 1 is 4. And 4 plus 2 is So we have 640 for the mean. It don't, no, that is not for the mean yet. We don't finish with the mean yet because it says what? We have to know what? We have to know what? All right, good. Now, then we have to divide the number of values in the set. We have to divide the number of values in the set now, all right? Because the mean is the average, right? And the mean of the data set is found by adding all the numbers in the data set that we just did, then dividing by the number of values in the set. So the number of values in the set is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to divide this number by 5. All right, so when we divide this number by 5, divide this number by 5, 640. So 5 into 6 goes 1 time, 5 ones, 5. I'm going to move a little faster. Minus 5 from 6, give 1. We carry down over 4. All right, 5 into 14 goes 2 times. All right, 5 into 4 goes 2 times. 5 into 14, sorry, goes 2 times. 5 twos is 10. And we do our minus. And we say 0 from 4. 4, and this is not. We carry down our 0. And we say 5 into 40 goes what class? 5 into 40 goes 8 times. Alright, good, beautiful. And 5 eighths is 40. And if 5 eighths is 40, when we minus this, then minus this we leaves with naught and naught. Alright, 0. So therefore the answer is what? 128. So the mean is equal to this. So the mean is equal to 128. Alright, so for Java 2, so the mode, let me put the mode down here. So the mode now for Java 2, mode now for Java 2 is what now? The mode for Java 2 is the number that repeats or occurs the most. And the number that occurs the most is 160. You see? Because 160 repeats 2 times. You see that? So the mode is 160. Beautiful. What's the median? So what's the median now? So the median, oh my. So the median now, let me draw down my end. So the median now is what again, class? Is the middle number. Beautiful. So the median is the middle number. So we know that the median is the middle value when the data is ordered from least to the greatest. So we have to order it now from the least to the greatest. So what's the least? The least is 90. Alright, least is 90. The other number that follows is what? 100. Alright. After 100 then is what? Be 130. Beautiful. After 130 it would be 160 and another 160, another 160. That's it. Yes, another 160. So we have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. And when we're not adding anything, let me just remove my line there, not get you confused. So we're not adding anything, we're finding the middle value. All right, middle value. All right, so we order our thing from the median from the least, order our numbers, sorry, from the least to the greatest. All right, so we're gonna cancel from top, cancel one from the top, cancel one from the bottom, cancel one from the top, one from the bottom. So we leave back with 130. So the median is 130, which is the middle number. All right. So the median is 130. All right, good. This is for driver 2. This is for driver 2. So we have driver 3 now. Driver 3 now, right? We have driver 3 to look about now. All right, driver 3, your turn. Get ready. I want to see which one to lay off. I want to lay off somebody now. See which one to lay off now. All right. So let's go back to the diagram here. So for driver 3, wow. So we see that for driver 3, for day 1, his deliveries, he made 90 deliveries. Yes. For day 1, for day 2, he made 90 deliveries. For day 3, he made 90 deliveries. For day 4, 90 deliveries. For day 5, 90 deliveries. So each day he made 90 deliveries. All right. So let's go back here. So we see that for the mean now. For the mean now, when we add up all the numbers, which is 90, 90, 90, 90, and 90, right? So add up all of this now. Let me see. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 will get me to 0. 9 plus 9 is what? 18. 9 plus another 9 is 18. 18 plus 18 is 36. 36 plus 9 is what, class? Is 49. Sure? Sure it's 49? Let me put it if you're sure now. Oh, somebody says, no sir, it's 45. Alright, so it's 45. Beautiful, so it's 45. Alright, so it's 45. That's for driver what? That's for driver 3. Alright, that's for driver 3. Alright? That's for driver 3. So 450. And then we know that we have to divide by the what? The values, right? So we have to divide now by the number of values in the set. So the number of values in the set is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see? So let us divide now. Trying to use up all the space, you know. Alright, so let me divide it now right here. Trying to use up all the space. So 5 divided by 440. 450, sorry. So it's 5 into 4 goes 0. 5 times 0 is 0. We minus 0 from 4 is 4. So we carry down our 5. We say 5 into 45 goes what? 5 into 45 goes 9 times. Alright. 5 into 45 goes 9 times. Alright. And then we say 9 fives is 45. Alright. 9 5 is 45. We're going to do a minus 5, 0, 0, All right, and we just add our 0 there. All right, so the answer is 90. All right, so the mean is 90. So the mean is 90. Sorry, so the mean is 90. So what about the mode? So the mode now, so the mode is equal to, because we know the mode is the number that occurs the most, right? Mode is the number that occurs the most. All right, so everything occurs the most. So it's 90, 90, 90, 90, 90. So the mode is actually 90. Mode is actually 90. All right. And the median, which is the middle number, would be what now? Let me put the median here. So the median, is what now? So the median is equal to, so we don't have to even rank nothing from least to the greatest, because all of them is the same value. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we cancel from the top, cancel one from the bottom, cancel from the top again, cancel one from the bottom, we leave with 90. So it's 90. So the median is actually 90. All right. So the mean is 90, the mode is 90, the median is 90. You see that? All right. So which one of them would you fire? Which one of them would you let go if you was the boss? All right. So let's see, for driver 1, the mean is 98, the mode is 40, the median is 110. This is what driver. This is driver. This is for driver 1. For driver 2, the mean is 128. The mode is 160. The median is 130. So these two are on top of things. Yeah, they are on top of things. Driver 3, the mean is 90, the mode is 90, the median is 90. So driver 3 made the least amount of deliveries. All right. So whenever close this one. So remember now, the question, the scenario says that the number of deliveries made daily for a week was recorded for 3 drivers in a delivery company. The manager of the company needs to reduce his team to 2 persons. So the boss wants to fire 1. All right. So find estimates for the mean, modal, and median deliveries made by each driver. Explain how would you use these 3 values to decide which 2 drivers to select. So which 2 driver would you select? I would select, no, let me hear your opinion first. All right, I hear somebody says they would select driver 1 and driver 2, which is beautiful. I would select driver 1 and driver 2 because they make more than their delivery. Their deliveries uh, were actually more than driver 3 deliveries. All right, because driver 3 made the least amount of deliveries compared to driver 1 and driver 2. So I will choose driver 1 and driver 2 over driver 3. All right, beautiful. All right, so moving along. No, we'll do that already. Moving along, moving along. Okay, so we reach this point now. This point here. I'm recording. Beautiful. All right, so it says for each statement, indicate with a tick the probability of the event occurring. So getting heads, so the event is, no, we see event, we see impossible, we see unlikely, we see likely, and we see certain. I'm running through. So getting heads on the next flip of a fair coin after flipping 10 heads in a row. Would you say this is impossible, unlikely, likely, or certain? Now I would say this is likely because a coin has both heads and tails. All right, heads and tail. All right, so it's likely for me. All right, selecting a red marble from a bag of white marbles. This one is actually a giveaway. This is easy. You can select a red marble from a bag of white marble. That's totally impossible. That's mission impossible. Okay, that can't happen. That will never happen. As long as you live, you will never see that happen. All right, so that can't happen. All right, good. C, rolling an event number on a standard cube die numbered 1 to 6. All right, so we know we use dice in Ludi. That's what they're talking about. So die is 1. Dice is more than 1. All right, good. So rolling an event number on a standard cube die numbered 1 to 6. So this is likely because this is actually likely because we can, even numbers are 2, 4, 6, right? So 1 to 6 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we can get 2 as even number. We can get 4 as an even number, and we can also get 6 as an even number. This is actually likely. This is actually likely. All right. So D is selecting ball number 13 from a bag of 36 balls numbered 1 to 36. All right. So as you look at this statement here, you see that this is actually likely. All right. So it's likely there. So this one was pretty easy. So let us move on to the next one. All right. Good. So this one is pretty interesting. All right. So it says using numbers 1 to 9 to fill in the blanks below. Each number can only be used once. All right. And we see the empty box there. So we only can use numbers from 1 to 9. And we can only use these numbers once. So each number uh, can be used as used once. It must use once. It says each number can only be used once. So let me try this on my whiteboard. So let me get a new whiteboard. So I have here, go back to home, select my pencil. So I have one box here, I have plus, I have another box, and I have my equal. Am I doing this correct? Yes, and I have another box, and I have minus, and I have another box. All right, so question says use the numbers 1 to 9 to fill in the blanks below, and each number can only be used once. All right, so okay, so I choose the numbers 2 plus 3 equal 5 minus 4 equal 1. Right, so you can choose any numbers as long as it's from 1 to 9, right? So, and it must not repeat, right? So I choose these numbers, all right, because remember it says use the numbers 1 to 9 to fill in the blank below. Each number can only be used once. So I choose these numbers, all right? And none of them repeat, and they are from 1 to 9, all right? So the next one I want to get to is this one quickly. Last one. This is the last one, all right? Now 2A move a little fast. So I have 2a and a square. All right. Now it says write the symbol greater than, lesser than, or equal to in the space below to make the number sentence true and explain your answer. All right. So let me see now. So 2a, this means 2 times a, because we see a variable and we see a constant, so this means 2 times a, or a times a, or a plus a. This means, so this is for this, so this means a times a. All right. All right. So let us see if it's actually the same thing, equal to or greater or lesser than. All right. So if we use, for example, say that we're going to use, say that a is 5. So a is 5. We want to see if it's equal to, greater than, or lesser than. All right. So anywhere we see a, we're going to put 5. All right. So I'm going to put 5 here. So this is equal to 2 times 5, which is 10. All right. All right. So we're going to put, so we see this here, which means 5, right? And where we see a is, we're going to put 5 square. All right. 5, oh my, 5 square. So, and we see a, we're going to put 5. All right. So this is equal to 5 times 5. So we see that it cannot be equal, right? So 5 is 25. All right. So we see that the a, so this is, so the a is greater than the 2a. So see that? So that's the answer there. So have a blessed day, students. I hope you have learned, and I hope you have enjoyed this maths lesson, and see you for our next teaching and learning exercise. God bless.